Hey y'all. Hey, hey, hey. We are here tonight to talk about those 2,000. Oh, no, correction. I'm sorry. 2 million. 2 million people that have been cut off of food stamps, aka EBT. 2 million. Actually, they say the number is around about 4 million, actually. 4 million people. That's on the high side. The low side is 2 million. But as of September the 1st, y'all, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because, whew, that's a lot. That's a lot of people that losing benefits. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. And that's, we're going to talk about it though. Y'all, welcome to the live. Welcome. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all for coming. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. And I need my glasses because I cannot see nothing right now. Where are my glasses? And hey, Christopher, long time no see. How you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see you. Your name. We got a great topic tonight. We're talking about those 2 million people that's been cut off of food stamps. Yes, 2 million people. Actually, they say it's more than 2 million people. We're going to go with 2 million. Let me go get my glasses because, I can't see without them. Then in the living room. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back and we can get started. Hey, we're going to get these glasses because I could not see. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. How you been, Christopher? How you been? So, y'all, it's getting rough. It's getting rough out here. It's getting rough out here. Um, Make sure y'all hit the like button, the share button, and make sure y'all go over and check out the videos that are currently available for you all. There are many and plenty, so make sure you check them out. And let's get started on this topic because it's a lot. It really is. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up over here. Let's see. I'm trying to find the. Hold on. Um, so, no, really? Oh man, so sorry about that. So sorry. Let's see. I forgot what I was supposed to. Is it community? Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to. I ain't did live in so long. I be forgetting. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right. So let's talk about these 2 million people. 2 million people that have been cut off of food stamps since the first. Hey, Jenny. Uh, 2 million people that's been cut off food stamps since September 1st. It's a lot. It's a lot going on because let's just get into it. Let me read it. I already got it pulled up for us. So as of, let's see, where is my, oh, here it is. So currently, no, no. Oh my goodness. So she got your did your number, huh? Oh my goodness. So first off, what y'all think about the food? What y'all think about people being on food stamps? What is y'all take on that about people being on having to even apply for the assistance? Do y'all think people should get food stamps? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. Do you think people should get? Do you think the only people that should get food stamps are the elderly people and veterans and disabled? Veterans, disabled, and elderly people, or do you think that whomever qualify for it should get food stamps? What is your take on food stamps? Do y'all think people with kids shouldn't get food stamps? Do you think they should get food stamps? What's y'all take on food stamps? How y'all feel about people receiving public assistance such as food stamps? Oh no, so you couldn't even go to work. Oh my goodness, Christopher. Well, I'm glad you came on. Yeah, I agree with that too. I think that what's gonna happen though, people, especially like disabled people and senior citizens, they already struggle with trying to buy their medicine. So now with them having to, because really, whether you know it or not, senior citizens, they don't get that much in food stamps. They do not get that much in food stamps at all. They might get, some of them get $20. $20. And people are like, yeah, they don't need to, hey Bon, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. And people are like, oh sorry y'all. And people are like, they don't they need to get a job. They need to this. But what they fail to realize, you don't get a lot of money, a lot of food stamps. And then, thank you. And then when you get the food stamps, if you ever got food stamps before, you know they don't last. They do not last. I don't care how you budget your food stamps, round about that 2.5 week mark, you out of food. And you ain't got no more food stamps. Food stamps gone, food gone. Even with you budgeting. Yeah. So the food, if you never got food stamps, they're good, don't get me wrong. I'm not disputing that. But they're not what you think. Once, after about 2.5 weeks, you really don't have no food in the house. And that's saying on the high end that you get, quite a bit. Because I know here, if you one person and you don't work, you get $291. But they about to cut that. They about to either cut that down or cut it out. So I don't know, but let's get into it. So they have here, so I'm gonna read y'all, if just in case whomever didn't read it. So tonight's topic is talking about the 2 million people that have been cut off of the food stamp program. 2 million people cut off the food stamp pro, either cut off or food stamps reduced. Either cut off or reduced. So we'll see. We'll see. And y'all will you will get blocked, okay? So did I do the wrong person? If I did, I'm sorry. Oh no, I did the right person. We'll say your only problem with the whole food stamp situation is how in the hell you going to give druggies food stamps, but not someone who doesn't have. Oh, I didn't know they get them. I didn't know they get them in treatment. But if they qualify, we got to remember qualification. We gotta remember, whether you agree with it or not, if people qualify for it, then they get it. That's like if you go apply for a car loan or a regular loan, and if you qualify for it, you get the loan. So it's the same thing. It's a qualification. So it's a qualification. But let me read this. So it says, while the exact, and y'all listen at this. It says, while the exact figure of 2 million people being cut off food stamps, aka SNAP, is not explicitly stated, reports from mid 2025 indicate that a substantial number of Americans, with some analysis predicting up to 4 million, could lose or see their benefits cut due to the changes in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. As part of a large Republican-backed legislative package, these changes are expected to result from expanded work requirements, shifts in program costs to states, and cuts to the Thrifty Food Plan, which impacts all SNAP recipients, including children, seniors, and people with disabilities. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Then it says, key reasons for reduced SNAP benefits. Expanded work requirements. New legislation includes expanded work requirements for some individuals, potentially leading to a loss of benefits for those unable to document sufficient work hours. So if you can't document the work hours, then you possibly going to get cut off. Yeah. Really? Wow. Then it say increase state responsibility. The new law requires states to contribute more to the SNAP program while the federal government contributes less, which could pressure states to restrict eligibility or cut benefits to reduce their own costs. So now so what happened actually, they put it in the state's hand. They put it in the state's hand. So that way, the state gonna make the rules or whatever. But here's the thing about the states, y'all. A lot of states are struggling. So it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And so it says, cuts to the Thrifty Food Plan. The bill includes a significant cut to the Thrifty Food Plan, which determines benefit levels. This will lead to lower benefit amounts for all recipients over time, even if they are not entirely cut off. So either way, if they don't get cut off, they're going to get cut down. So, and it says, who is most affected? Millions of children are in families that rely on SNAP, and they will be disproportionately affected by these cuts. Seniors, a significant number of seniors are SNAP recipients who will also be impacted by the changes. People with disabilities, millions of individuals with disabilities will see their food assistance terminated or substantially reduced. And the thing is, what is the plan like for where is the I guess the states have to come up with something. Like, I don't know, because even going to the food pantries, they're strapped. Even the food pantries is strapped. Thanks for joining, y'all. Thank y'all. Even there, they let me see. I'm trying to get y'all the information so that way we on one page. Y'all make sure y'all tap the screen, hit the like button. So, and different things y'all say, different articles you read, They all say something different. So it says, this says by the numbers, harmful Republican mega bill takes food assistance away from millions of people. So this is another one. Excuse me, y'all. Really? Really? I didn't know that. So it says here, the harmful Republican mega bill enacted on July 4th will dramatically raise costs and reduce food assistance for millions of people by cutting federal funding for the Supplemental Nutritional Program, SNAP, by $187 billion. So $187 billion, they said, will drastically reduce costs and reduce food assistance for millions of people by cutting federal funding for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program by $187 billion. And it says through 2034, about 20%, according to the Congressional Budget Office. The largest cut to SNAP in history. That is the largest cut in history. These cuts will increase poverty, food insecurity, and hunger, including among children. The Republicans' harmful law will cause widespread harm by making massive cuts to SNAP and Medicaid, raising costs on families, and making it much harder for them to afford the high cost of groceries and health care. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It really will. Because people going to work, James. People people going to work. They just qualify whatever the criteria is. A lot of people are working. A lot of people are working. So it's not that the people aren't working, they're working. Oh. And so it says here are some of the impacts on food assistance. Cuts to SNAP in the Republican mega will affect all of the more than 40 million. The 40 million people who receive basic food. They say 40 million people receive SNAP benefits. 40 million people. That's a lot of people, right? That is a lot of people. 40 million people who receive basic food assistance through SNAP each month, including some 16 million children, 8 million seniors, and 4 million non-elderly adults with disability. So you got people with disabilities, that's 4 million. You got seniors, that's 8 million. And the highest ones are the children, 16 million that receive SNAP benefits. Based on our analysis, the CBO's projections, about 4 million people, including children, seniors, veterans, and individuals with disabilities, will see the food assistance they need to afford groceries terminated or cut substantially. I don't know. I mean, what y'all think about it? Put it in the chat. What do y'all think about it? A lot of people have jobs. A lot of people have. Y'all think these people aren't working? A lot of these people are working, and right, right. And the thing is, people think, oh, well, get a job, get a job. A lot of people have a job. Some people have two jobs. Some people have three jobs. It's just not enough. It's not enough. It's just not enough for a lot of people. And then it says, and the law adds 66 billion in new spending for farm programs, paid for by taking more food assistance away from people with low incomes. So they take from the low income and then give it to the farm program. So it's like, but this is nothing new though, y'all. This is nothing new. They've always, uh, they always have attacked the people, the poor. Always, always have attacked the poor. Always want to take away whatever benefits that's available to the poor and or low income. Always. So this ain't something that just started. And people always say the same thing. Get a job, get a job. The people got a job. They got a job. And it's no different that if you got laid off your job, that you wouldn't need some help, from some kind of help. So, everybody's always quick to say this or that, this or that. But guess what? These people, a lot of people working. A lot of people are working. A lot of people working. A lot of people not working. And then a lot of people on the other side make assumptions about the people that get the benefits. Yeah. A lot of people make assumptions when they have no idea of what they're talking about. They only assuming something that they either heard, they either told themselves, or whatever. So, yeah. So that's the thing. People, why did I make that thing big like that? Oops. So, yeah, people are gonna suffer. Yeah, people are gonna suffer really, really bad because I don't see a way. I honestly don't see a way for people to really, because think about it. If the people are already struggling, and now the little however amount it was that they had help with the food, receiving food assistance, food stamps, and now even if they don't take it, there's food stamps. Even if they cut the stamps, it's still a hurt, especially for our seniors, especially for the seniors, and then the veterans, the veterans. Yeah. Okay, Yvonne, love you too. Yeah. Yeah, a lot like churches and stuff used to get help. Churches, Salvation Army, um, the food banks. They're saying like they need help. The food banks, they're like they need more people to donate because the amount of traffic that's coming in there for help, sometimes they can't even help everybody that come. And this was before they passed the bill. They couldn't even help a lot of people. They've been not caring about the most vulnerable people, y'all. Y'all, they've been not caring. Yeah, it hasn't just started. It has not just started. It hasn't just started. It's been like this, but it's got. I would say it's gotten worse. I would say it's gotten worse because I would say it's definitely gotten worse, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the work requirements. Let me look up the work requirements because I don't want to misspeak. So hold on. Let me see the work requirements because they changed the work requirements. But my understanding is 18 to 54, where you either have to work, go to school, or work, go to school, or volunteer. But let me make sure. Let me see. New work requirements for SNAP. Let's see what it is for SNAP. Let's see. What they said. Okay. Here's the new work requirements. Work at least 80 hours a month. Um Work can be paid for goods and services for something other than money, unpaid, or as a volunteer. Participate in a work program at least 80 hours a week. So participate in a work program at least 80 hours a week. Volunteer, and let's see. It says work at least 80 hours a month. So you can work 80 hours a month. You can spread out however you want to spread it out per month to work. Volunteer 80 hours a month. So volunteer for 80 hours, total 80 hours a month. Work 80 hours a month. It has a total up to 80 hours. And you can do let's see. Oh, and if you go to college, you don't get food stamps. If you're in college, you don't get food stamps unless it says college students are not eligible unless they meet certain work requirements or exceptions. If you're an adult without kids and you're able to work, then they say you won't be getting nothing. You won't be getting nothing. Mm. Yeah. So I just think that it's the group that's gonna suffer the most are the seniors. Senior citizens are going to suffer the most under this bill, because senior citizens are already struggling. They're already struggling. Senior citizens, they struggle just trying to buy their medication. They struggle just trying to buy medication. And what a lot of the seniors will do, they will, a lot of seniors, they'll buy their medicine, or they'll buy half the medicine, and whatever they buy the half medicine, they'll break, if they have a pill, they'll break that in half, or they'll skip. Instead of taking the medicine every day, they'll take it like on Monday, and then because they're trying to stretch it, because they don't have the money to be able to afford their medication. So imagine the food stamps that the senior citizen did get, they can, get whatever food they would get. But now, if their benefits are cut, even if they're not cut off, but if they're cut, now they're trying to figure out, I'm trying to buy my medicine. I'm already having my medication. Now I got to put food in there. How am I going to do all this? Our seniors are going to suffer the most as a result of this big, beautiful bill with cutting off of food stamps, their food stamps. I'm just talking about the seniors. They're going to suffer the most. Yeah. The senior citizens that are on that one check a month, that Social Security check, which is not a lot of money anyway, y'all. I don't know if y'all know anybody that gets Social Security, a senior citizen that gets Social Security. The check is not that much. It's not that much. I know people that get $600. $600 a month, senior citizen. And they're trying to pay everything out of that $600. So when people say, well, that's good, I'm glad they cut the food stamps. Yeah, but you're not thinking about our seniors that have paid into the system. They paid into the system. And now they're getting a social security check. And that's all a lot of them got is their social security check. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot, y'all. And if so you're going to have to check on your seniors. Check on your senior citizens because I'm afraid. I'm afraid for the senior citizens because I don't know what they're gonna do come. So if it's September, so if they food stamps getting cut for this month, I check on your senior citizen, y'all, because I know personally the senior citizen be struggling, y'all. They were struggling before the big beautiful bill. Our seniors has always struggled. They've always struggled. Make sure y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen and share the live, y'all. Tap the screen, share the live. They've always struggled. Senior citizens, for the most part, have always struggled because they only got that one check. So now you're telling our senior citizens of the United States of America that's already paid into the system, you're telling them now, oh, you included in this. You included in this. So now the little $20 we were giving you, well, we gonna take that $20 back. Some people get $20 food stamp. Yep. Patrick said he gets $17 a month. Some people only get $20. Patrick said he gets $17. People don't get what y'all think they get. They do not get what y'all think they get. I promise you they don't. So, and your mom was off of $16. That's what I'm saying. When people are going crazy talking about get a job, get a job. People have jobs. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. And then, like Patrick said, a lot of people, $20, they turn it down because they're like, $20? And I'm only getting this once a month check. You gonna give me $20? Do the system need to be revamped? Yep. Yep. It definitely need to be revamped. I will not sit here and say it does not need to be revamped. But do it need to be to this this is the highest. Let me see. It said, hold on, because I like to make sure I'm oh no, that's on the other one. Hold on. The largest cut in history. And that's the thing, Cynthia. People don't have compassion. They do not have compassion for people. Many people feel like, well, I did it, why you can't do it? Okay, but you don't know whatever situation that those people were in or they got sick. We don't talk about sickness happening. You could be healthy as could be, and you could lay down and not be able to get up, and now your whole world has come crashing down in front of you. Your whole world has come crashing down in front of you. So, it's just being here, you about to get out. We don't do that over here, okay? And so it's just like you could have money saved in the bank. You can have money saved in the bank. You could do everything right. And one thing beyond your control will completely just take everything that you done did right. And now your whole life has changed from a sickness, a car accident, a death, whatever. So just because our life is going good at 10:21 p.m. on a Sunday, that don't mean when we go to bed tonight and wake up that our life gonna be the way that it was before we went to sleep. So people are really quick. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to food stamps, people really, really be like, get a job, get a job. I got a job. Now what? Well, get another job. I got two jobs. Now what? That's what people, and it's like, what do you want me to do? I'm doing what they say do. I'm going to work. I'm doing what they say. And people are just so insensitive to people that are less fortunate than they are. Exactly. And people just like, and I'm just like, that should be the least. At least you people can eat. People can eat. Kids can eat. Kids can eat. Elderly people can eat. Disabled people can eat. Because do you know how many people rely on those food stamps to be able to eat? But we're talking about, y'all, 2 million people is a lot of people. 2 million? As of September the 1st, if they didn't get cut off the program, then they food stamps got cut. Your food stamps not the same. They're not the same. So if you're a single person and it's just you and you was getting $291, you ain't getting $291 no more. You ain't getting it no more. You might get 100, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. So, and then trying to go to the even think about this, y'all. Think about this. You go to the grocery store now. Even paying cash, even paying cash is a struggle. So imagine for senior citizens trying to pay cash out of their Social Security check for food. Imagine that. Let's just imagine that for a little bit. Do you know how hard that's going to be for our seniors? How hard that's going to be for our seniors. And like I said, y'all check on the senior citizens. Check on the senior citizens. They going to need, if you know senior citizens in your neighborhood, check on them. Check on them. Because, or if you cook and you got a little extra, fix them a plate. Fix them a plate. Fix them a plate. Because we really need to pull together for our senior citizens, because they are going to, in my opinion, they're going to feel it the most. Our senior citizens. Yeah, a lot of senior citizens do work because they gotta work, but some not able to work. A lot of seniors aren't able to work, and they want to work, but a lot of them can't work. Yeah, a lot of them cannot work, and they want to work, but for whatever reasons, they health or whatever, they're not able to. And I feel for those people. I feel for those people, because if you only got this little check coming in 600, 800, even if it's 1,000, and you trying to pay all your bills out of that $1,000, and you got to buy medication, and now I got to go to the grocery store, and if y'all know what that grocery store bill look like, it's people aren't beggars. People are not beggars. A lot of people are paid into the system. Now they just need a little help from the system that they paid into. Yeah, of course, a lot of people are taking advantage of the system, of course. But there's a lot of people that haven't. I believe it's more people that have not taken advantage of the system than have. Yeah, the senior citizen was affected. I just read it. Well, you ain't got to get a beggar some money on YouTube if you don't want to. If they begging, you don't want to give them no money on YouTube, don't give it to them. But check on y'all senior citizens though. You got seniors, your neighbor. If you got a neighbor, they senior citizen, check on them. I promise you, they're gonna need some checking on. You cook, just fix a little extra and take your neighbor a plate. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. Exactly. But people don't people from my experience think that because you get assistance, then you're lazy. You're this, you're that. No. I'm getting it because they say I qualify for it. That's why I'm getting it because I qualify for it. And if you apply, you might get it too. So that's the point. That's the thing. You might get it too if you qualify for it. You know, David. Do y'all think they get a lot of do you all put in the chat? Do you all think people get a lot for food stamps? Do y'all put in the chat yes or no? Do y'all think people get a lot of food stamps per month? Do you think they get all this month these food stamps? Right. Yep. And not just you hit on something too, Sonny. Not not just if y'all got seniors in y'all neighborhood, not even just for the food or whatever. Like you said, see if they need their trash taken out. See if they need the trash taken out. See if they need the yard mowed. See if just check on. I'm telling y'all, and we don't think about this because people be so busy with their own lives. But y'all, it's a lot of seniors that are very lonely, very very lonely. So if you got any seniors, y'all, just go by and just tell them you just come to check on them. There's a lot of lonely seniors, a lot of them, and if y'all would just go by and just check on them. Some people get a lot. How much you think they get? You do not get no 1,700 for no 5 kids. You do not get that many. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But y'all, if you check on your neighbors, I cannot express that enough. Thank you. I can't express that enough. Check on y'all senior neighbors because y'all, your neighbors that's invisible to a whole lot of you, just go see how they doing. Think about them when you fix you something to eat tomorrow Monday. You got neighbors in your neighborhood that's senior. Fix an extra plate. Fix an extra plate and take down there to them. And I promise you, they will be so happy. They will be so happy because as you get older, many people say they feel unseen. And now I believe a lot of seniors are really going to feel unseen because now they're in the house trying to figure out how I'm gonna buy food, how I'm gonna buy food. So just check on the people because they need it. And even when I'm out every day, I see how people treat older people. It's not good. It's not good the way that society treats older people, elderly people. When elderly people say they feel invisible, it's true for the most part. For the most part, it's true. Especially if that senior citizen, has any kind of like hard to walk, have heart issues with walking, or any kind of ailment, people won't even see them. They really won't. They won't even see them. And our seniors really gonna need the community to come together and help and assist in any kind of way that we can, because I believe they're going to suffer the most as a result of this bill. That's what I believe. And people talking about the people lazy, welfare gonna go away. Well, the farmers asking for welfare, right? The white farmers is asking for welfare, right? Are y'all aware of that? Are y'all aware that the white farmers asking for welfare from the government? Oh, y'all. Oh, that's okay though, right? That's okay. That the white farmers could ask for help, but the old people shouldn't get no food stamps. Our seniors shouldn't get food stamps, but the farmers who voted for this, they could get a handout. 30% is a lot. And I even heard that quite a few people have taken their life, farmers. Yep. It does not hurt to speak to the elderly people. I promise you. A lot of them will be glad for somebody to say, "How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, sir?" I'm telling you, I'm out there every single day. Every day. I see everything. I see everything. And I just be like, first I didn't believe that, like, when people say that as you get older you become invisible. I didn't believe that. But being that I work outside every single day and I see people every single day, it's true. It's very true. Very true. A lot of baby boomers aren't doing good. A lot of them. A lot of them are, but a majority of them, they're not doing good. They only have that Social Security check to rely on. Y'all make sure y'all tap the screen, please. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, y'all. Yep. A lot of them. Hit the like button, y'all. Thank y'all. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. But a lot of people, they ain't gonna make it, y'all. When y'all in public, y'all see a senior citizen, speak to them. Speak to the senior citizen when y'all in public. Don't act like you don't see them. Speak to them. I didn't say baby boomers didn't have any money. I said, yeah, a lot of them do, but a whole lot of them don't have nothing. But that Social Security check that they wait on every month. That's I'm not saying that they don't. You gotta hustle to make ends meet. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, but for the most part, the baby boomers are struggling. They'll tell you, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I put my time in. I retire. Even baby boomers that retired, they struggling. They getting that Social Security check, however much it is. When they get that Social Security check, and they might have a little retirement check coming in too. But ain't enough when you pay them bills. Y'all know that. You work for your check. And it don't be enough. Come on, don't act like that, y'all. Don't you act like that. The prices is outpricing everybody. The prices is outpricing everybody. It's crazy. Yes, y'all, please, if you don't do nothing else, starting tomorrow, when you out and about and you see a senior citizen, speak to them. You ain't got to hold a whole conversation. Just say, hey, how you doing? They're going to say, oh, I'm fine. You say, good, have a great day. That's it. That's it. But from now on, when you see a senior citizen, please speak to them. If you got senior citizen neighbors, you see them, throw your hand up. Every now and then, see if you can take their trash to the road. Do something. Do something to give back to our senior citizens. Something. Because when I'm outside, if I see a senior citizen and that senior citizen trying to walk, baby, I'm going to whoop that Corolla around. That's like one day, it was this lady. I had dropped off a passenger, and I saw this lady. She was like, she had some bags. She had went to Food Line, and I was like, dang, that lady's struggling. I ain't no lady. Never seen a lady. I swooped that Corolla around. I pulled up on the side of her. I was like, thank you. I was like, ma'am, you need a ride. And she said, she was hesitant, right? She was like, I said, I saw you struggling with those bags. Do you need a ride? I'll give you a ride. Because it was like she was going to fall. I don't know how she made that. And she was like, oh, yeah, but I want to go to the store right there. So don't worry, ma'am. I'll take you to the store. It was just right there. But she lived like behind the Food Line. And I said, okay. I waited for her. She got in the car. And I just swooped right over there and took her home. If I see you and you a senior citizen, I'm turning that Corolla around. Hey, ma'am, sir, how you doing? You good? I'm ask. This what I ask. You good? Yeah, baby, I'm good. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I'll just check it on you. Make sure you ain't need a ride. Oh no, baby, I'm fine. I'm waiting on the bus or whatever it might be. When you see a senior citizen, please do something. Give them a smile. Give them a wave. They're gonna need it, y'all. They're going to need it. Yep. They're going to need it. Don't be mean. Don't be mean, y'all. Now the kids, they mom and daddy got to see about them, But the senior citizens, disabled veteran, disabled people, yeah. When you see a veteran from now on, if you know they're a veteran, tell them thank you for your service. Tell them thank you for your service. And keep it. That's it. That's it. Just tell them thank you for your service, sir. If you know they're military, thank you for your service. That's it. That's it, y'all. People just want to be seen. That's it. They just want to be seen. They want to know that you see them. You see me. I see you. That's it. And just be kind to people. Just be nice to people. People are hurting. I mean, they are hurting. And all that's required that you should want to give to the next your fellow brother, your fellow sister out in society is a hey, how you doing? A smile. A smile. Because what we don't realize when we do that, it make us feel better. We be like, dang, I was in a bad mood. Then I smiled at that lady, I smiled at that man. I'm telling y'all, if you're just a little kinder to people, you will feel better. You could be in a bad mood, going through whatever, but if you just be a little kinder to people in public and when you see them by with a smile or just throw up your hand, just be a little nicer. Just be a little nicer. And if you just a little nicer, you'll get to where you're going and you'll be like, oh wow, dang, I didn't even realize that, whatever it might be. But just be nicer, just be kinder, and you gonna feel better. Because like they say, everybody going through something. Whatever it might be, everybody got something. Just know that everybody got something. But just because everybody got something, that don't mean you gotta be mean to people. That don't mean you gotta be mean. That don't mean you gotta be nasty. Just if you don't want to talk, just throw your hand up. Again, a nod. That's it, and keep it pushing. We don't realize how much of a difference in the course of a day, in our travel during the day, that we make without even knowing it in other people's life as we travel along the daytime, just by not being nasty, not being ugly, not being rude, just being a kind person to each other. That's it. That's it. Cause it be sometimes I be wanting to like, ooh, but then I be like, have a great day. That's what I be like. I be like, well, just have a great day. Yeah. So just be kind to people. Even though you might be going through something yourself, whatever it might be, then not discount whatever it is that you might be going through. Because, people say everybody going through something. But just be nice. Good night, Christopher. Thank you. I hope you feel better. And yeah, just be nice and kind to people. That's free. I'll see you. I'm gonna come back. I'll probably come back on tomorrow night. So we can talk about tomorrow night I'm gonna come back. We're gonna talk about the Section 8 thing tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Section 8 thing tomorrow. But just be kind to people, y'all. People are very, very mean to each other. Very mean to each other. And it don't even have to be that way. But when it comes to our senior citizens, we need to be better citizens when it comes to our senior citizens. We need to be nicer to them. And a lot of people like brush senior citizens off like they don't matter. Because I see it because I'm outside every day working. And they brush off the senior citizen like they're not important. But senior citizens are very important. Very important. So y'all don't be mean to senior citizens when you see them. Don't be mean to them. Be a little kinder to them. Patient. Be patient with them. And I ain't saying you got to be all in their face or nothing like that. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying just don't be so mean and disrespectful to your seniors. And if you got seniors in your neighborhood, like I told y'all, check on them. Good night, Sonny. Thank you. Same to you. Thank you. I appreciate your input, Sonny. But check on them. Thank you. Check on them. Check on the scene. People just want to be seen. They just want to be seen. That's it. They just want to be seen. And if I know you see me, that made me feel so good. That make man, if I know you see me and I think you don't see me, but you let me know you see me, guess what? Oh, I feel that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, James. Just seeing people. Think about how you feel when you could be having a bad day and somebody come along and give you a compliment or something like that. And and in your mind, you might not say it, but in your mind, you're like, oh, dang, I was having a good day. And that person just lifted my spirit. It's the same thing with our seniors and our veterans, especially our veterans as well. Our veterans, they done been through so much with war and whatever all. And when you see a veteran, don't just be like, oh, they crazy. No, they not crazy. They just been through a lot. Just like we all been through a lot, but they might have been through more, mentally that's got them whatever. You see one, just tell them thank you for your service. Tell them thank you for your service. That's it. Just let them know I see you. I see you. Thank you for your service. And you could tell them that in passing. Thank you for your service. And they're going to say, you're welcome. They love you to say that to them. Thank you for your service. Yeah, they love that. Yeah, you know. And if you know any single parent in your neighborhood, um, if y'all could get together and do something to help a single parent, you know, whatever it might do. It's called, at this point in time in life, y'all, we gonna have to be there for each other. We're going to have to be there for each other before it's over with. We gonna have to help each other. That's the only way we gonna get through whatever this is that's going on. It don't matter if you voted for President Trump. That don't even matter, because at the end of the day, we need each other. Who you voted for at this point, it don't even matter, because we need each other. And once we could get to that point to understand that we need each other, things gonna be a whole lot better when we realize we need each other in so many different ways. So many different ways. And it doesn't matter what your race is, your income level, your education level, your whatever. We really need each other. Hey, Gypsy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, all of you. We really need each other. And in these times that's going on that we see, yeah, definitely. If it's somebody on your job, when you go to work tomorrow and they always have a bad attitude or whatever, and you be like, I ain't speaking to them because they always got a bad attitude. Say hi to them and keep it pushing. Say hi to them and keep it pushing. It does not cost you anything to just be kind. Just be kind to people. That's it. Just a little empathy and sympathy for people, because people just want to be seen. That's it. They really just want to be seen. And, you know, with the climate that's going on now with whatever it is going on, you know, people don't want to talk to people. People don't want to help people for whatever cause you ain't vote for Trump, you vote for Kamala, you black, you white, you Asian, you this. No, 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 no. No. That mess needs to stop. Because when we really look at all that mess needs to stop, because at the end of the day, we all trying to do the same thing. We're trying to work, make money, take care of our kids if we have them, take care of our families if we have them, take care of ourselves. eat, sleep, relax, take vacations, or just enjoy life. We really are all working towards the same goal. And once we all could get on that level to where we realize, hey, we on the same page. Yeah, we on the same page. We on the same page. Hey, so you trying to work and you trying to buy a house? Yeah, I'm trying to work and buy a house too. What? For real? Yeah. We really basically, we out here in this world, we trying to do the same thing, y'all. We really doing the same thing. We really are. It don't matter what your race is. Excuse me, man, woman, boy, child. We are out here really trying to fulfill the same purpose in life. Trying to make it. Trying to make it. That's what we're trying to do. Something got in my throat. We're trying to make it. I know I'm trying to make it every day. And if I can help someone along the way, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because I know we are all trying to make it. Period. We're all trying to make it in this thing called life. So when people say they don't like this person because they black, they don't like this person because they white, this and that, that's crazy. That's crazy. When we all really on the same path, trying to make it in this thing called life. We all are trying to make it. We're trying to get a job. We're trying to keep a job. We're trying to pay our bills. We want our kids to do good in life. We want love. We want all kind of stuff. But really, if you got 20 people, you line them up and you ask each person what you want, what you want out of this life, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, and you go down that line of 20 people, everybody gonna say, I want this, I want that. They gonna be about the same. Yeah. Oh wow, that's good. Congratulations. Congratulations, that's good. Good, congratulations. We want the same thing. And when people get that, we'll be able to get along better as a race of people because you figure out, oh wait, you you want a house too? Yeah. You want kids too? I guess I have some. I guess. You know what? You get what I'm saying? And it's like, you welcome. And it's like, but we don't have conversation to be able to find these things out about each other. That we want the same thing. We want the same thing. We want to have a good life. I want to be able to pay my bills. I want to be able to save some money. I want to be able to ABCD. I want to have good health. You ask the next person, you want good health? Yeah, I want good health. I want good health too. We all want the same thing. Give or take. Basically, we basically all want the same thing. But because we don't have conversation, for whatever reasons, you have craziness going on. Craziness going on. So it's just, I don't know. And it's like, that's why I say about our seniors, I really feel for our senior citizens because I see our senior citizens. And it breaks. Let me tell y'all. Then I'm gonna get out because I gotta go to bed, get up for the gym. I gotta get back on track. But thank you. When I see our senior citizens outside and they're homeless, when I tell you my heart breaks, when I see our senior citizens, especially the women, outside and they are homeless, my heart breaks. Because in my mind, I'm like, how did they get here? How did they get here to where they this age and they're homeless? What happened? What happened? And it breaks me. I'm not even gonna act like it don't, y'all. It breaks me down because I'm like, these are senior citizens. These are senior citizens. Why? You know, but it goes back. I'm a firm believer that where people don't people aren't being seen as they age and get older. And if you never had kids, and then a lot of people, family probably done died off or whatever the case might be, and and it's just like, no, I don't want, no, I don't want to save everybody because I know you can't save everybody. But what I do want, I just want us to be kind to people, kind to ourselves. That's what I want. Because you're not going to save everybody. We know that. But you can be kind to people. You could be nice to people. You don't have to be mean. That's what I'm talking about. If you know this the way things are now, and senior citizens are going to feel it probably the worst with cuts that's going on, Medicaid, Medicaid, the food stamps, whatever. If you know these things are going to affect the senior citizens the most, see what you could do. You might not have any money, but see what you can if you could fix them a meal. If you could fix them a meal, take a plate over there. Just tell me, here, I brought you a plate. Yeah, I brought you a plate. And I promise you, the joy that you will see on that senior citizen face, priceless. Priceless, priceless, priceless. Because a lot of people, a lot of senior citizens live by themselves. A lot of them live by themselves, and like they'll tell you, they be lonely. They don't have nobody to talk to. They they be in the house, and it's just like where my daughter-in-law mom live is senior citizens over there, and y'all, when I pull up over there and I see them people out there, I just be like, what happened? And the look on their face is a look of like they gave up a long time ago. A long time ago. For whatever they reasons. And it's like, my question is always, what happened? What happened? But yeah, y'all remember, if you see a senior citizen starting tomorrow, Monday, from here on out, or veteran or a disabled person, be a little kinder from now on when you see them. Just be a little kinder. I'm not saying go out your way, because you ain't got to go out your way, but I am asking if y'all would be just a little kinder to the people. When you see them, throw your hand up. Throw your hand up. And, the veterans, like I said, thank you for your service. So, you know, And it's just like, yep, treat others the way you want to be treated. That's what people don't understand. You treat people the way you want to be treated. But a lot of people, they treat themselves bad. So a lot of people treat themselves bad. So, treat your, so it's like this. Because a lot of people do treat themselves bad. So if you treat you bad, I know you're going to treat me bad. So, yeah. But it's just like, yeah. So it's crazy. But y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all tomorrow. Y'all come. I'm gonna come back tomorrow night and say how many of you were kinder today. How many of you saw a senior citizen and you gave them a like this or a nod or a smile or how you doing? Have a great day. Just do something different, just to bring a smile on somebody's face. And you'll think you just bring a smile on their face, but you bringing one on yourself too. I'm telling you, you bringing one on yourself as well. So, well, I'm gonna come back tomorrow night. I'm gonna come back tomorrow night, probably about 9. And tomorrow night we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna try to start coming back on at night, but um we're going to talk about tomorrow night. We're gonna talk about the section. Y'all, my phone died, so I'm sorry. My phone died. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. My phone died, so I had to plug it in. But like I was saying, I'm gonna close it out so I go get in the bed. Make sure that you all um are nice to people, not just senior citizens, not just the senior citizens, not just uh the veterans. Just be kinder to people. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Just be kinder to people. Be a little kinder, and just do your best. Okay, just do your best. And I'm about to get off. And thank y'all for joining. But we will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Okay. All right. Good night. All right. See y'all. Thank y'all for coming.